Hey, Natalie.
Where are you?
Over here.
Oh, you usually sit right there.
I know, but I have to get the mic first, so to
Okay.
put aside. Justė doesn't play the first half, and then she ends up playing essentially every minute in the second half. Was that
No, she
planned?
didn't. No, she
Yeah.
didn't.
I think she came out with 48
and
seconds
55
left.
seconds. What's a half?
Yeah,
That's a lot of time.
Yeah,
Do
a
the
lot of
math.
time.
Yeah.
But was that something that was planned, or like what was just kind of the emphasis of getting her in and playing her that many minutes in the second half?
The way they're guarding us, we felt like just having another ball handler out there, and then just her fluidity of making decisions and pick and roll. Obviously, her composure. So yeah, we just decided to go with her, and she performed great.
Natalie, Veronica, 25 points, 5 blocks, just and 11 blocks as a team. What did you see from her individually? And then also, I mean, you talked about wanting to see your team dictate and really take control defensively.
Yeah.
Did they do that?
Yeah, I think V's leadership really took a big leap today. I felt she really controlled the tempo. Number one, she started off just attacking. It was part of the game plan. Again, credit to Kasib Powell. It was his game plan. V followed it to a T. There were times where we talked about, attacking, and there were times about staying composed. And she was composed and fearless every moment. And then in terms of the defensive end, she was just like, let me make sure we're organized. We got the matchups we wanted, and I thought she did an amazing job. Defending without fouling was also another key. And she just has this great timing with her hands, but also it's her body position. I don't want to give away all V's secrets, but just incredible timing and footwork that she has. I'm very proud of her. Yep.
Hi, Natalie. Just to be able to close this game out, and there were ebbs and flows, obviously, you were up, they go up, but just to be able to take the lead late and then close it out. Last year, there were times where you guys weren't able to do that. What does it just kind of say about the evolution of this group and just kind of where you guys are at to be able to be in an environment like this and in this atmosphere and find a way to close it out?
Yeah, I think we're just, again, getting used to our atmosphere. I think you could tell the way we're taking in Ballhalla. I mean, Ballhalla, they were after it. They were booing at the right times. It was amazing, the timing. So thank you, Ballhalla. But tonight you could see, our team really stuck together. Like you said, the ebbs and flows of the game. We stuck together. We stayed composed. I thought everyone did their role tonight, and everyone gave max effort, from the bench to the starters, to our players who weren't even dressed out. Like, I could hear them, I could feel them, and I think that really is, again, like, special about this group, is because you can see that love and care just every second, and we needed it every second of this game. Yeah.
On that note, what did you like and what didn't you like about how you guys closed the game?
I liked the fact that we trusted what we were kind of seeing. So the coaches made a great, just calls at the end. We were really aligned. So I think having 1 year together, we've been here before in situations. So it was really good. We were aligned, number one, and it's also, we have the most coachable players that just lock in, right? They stay locked into what we do. Landon was calling the defensive calls, and then boom, execution. We subbed in Kai. Hey, Kai, she's a great defender. She knows how to switch when she's supposed to switch. So I would just say execution was probably what I really liked.
And how important is it to have these close game reps moving forward?
I mean, I don't know when they're going to happen. Again, if I was God, I could tell you, I don't know, but for us, it's all about preparation. We talk about it all the time. We work on it too in terms of practice. We work on our situational stuff. So again, credit to my coaching staff. Just prepared, I think, for every moment. We didn't argue like sometimes we have done in the past. We were really aligned tonight. So yeah, a brilliant staff.
Hey, Natalie, over here. Aliyah Boston, only 11 shot attempts tonight. I asked her how you guard her, and she said very physical. She also said that you guys sold some fouls, is the way she put it. But what was kind of the key to defending her or limiting her shot attempts?
Kia Stokes. Yeah, Kia has defended her multiple times, and she does a lot of film watching with Kasib Powell. And so she was also, as they watched film, calling out her moves and what she likes and what she doesn't like. So I think Kia, she finished with a couple blocks at the end to finish out the game. So back to you, Kenzo. What I liked was Kia's blocks. So yeah, Kia did a hell of a job defending without fouling, kept her feet in front, and those blocks that she had too, momentum. Like they really were momentum possessions.
And then Gabby Williams got heavy minutes on Caitlin Clark tonight. What did you see from her, guarding her individually and then as a team?
Yeah, we had to mix it up because V was starting on her, which she did a great job, but we want to continue to mix up, matchups just for everyone to get a couple reps because V was doing so much of the offensive load. So that's the beauty of our deep roster is we can put in whoever, in terms of matchups. So we can make sure we have a defender that stays in front of her. Obviously, high hands again was just something we kept preaching, defend without fouling. And so, yeah, Gabby did an amazing job.
Coach, only 7 shots in mid-range. I think that's your season low. You got 40 shots in the paint and 21 shots from outside. Way better ratios than last game against the Fever. What was different tonight on getting basically to where you wanted to be?
Yeah, coaching staff, again, they did a great job dissecting on the way that they were guarding us. And so we tried to obviously counter their what we call 15 when they switch 1 through 5. So we added some different actions. The girls liked it. Honestly, Chechi, she had a lot to do with it. Chechi, V, Caitlin, they give their insight too on what they like in terms of the matchups of who they want to go at too. So just credit to our staff and our players for coming together with a good game plan.
Coach, with a fully healthy roster available, moving forward, is one of the goals to be a little bit more intentional in experimenting with specific lineup combinations, or will it just kind of continue to be matchup dependent?
Yeah, we'll just do whatever it takes to win. Yeah, some players have it rolling. Sometimes, again, that's what's great about having depth is that some players have it, some players feel good. We have just we practice hard again, which is I'm trying to be better at. But it's just good. And the best thing about our team is nobody cares who gets the minutes, nobody cares who gets the shots, nobody cares who gets the shine. We all want to support each other, and that's what you saw our bench. Our bench was smiling, communicating, supporting. No one takes a dip. And so that's what's really, I think, beyond what you guys are talking about with the matchups. I have 14 people that really care about each other. Yeah.
Coach, right here at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can you please run us through your defensive scheme on that last play? Did you see that ball going to Aliyah? Or what was it? Yeah.
You probably have to ask Landon. He made the call. But, I mean, with obviously 0.6, you just want to make sure you take the toughest shot. We didn't want to foul before fouling would have killed us. So we just made sure we gave everyone space, and then we just made sure they shot a contested shot. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Hi, Coach. Over here. You were saying before the game that you weren't even sure that Justė knew the whole playbook, understandably, but then she gets in the second half and plays those 16 minutes. Where did that trust kind of come from? And then how big is it just for her confidence to know that you guys have that trust to put her out in, a critical game situation?
Yeah, my coaching staff. They said, hey, let's take a look. We talked about her possibly coming in again with the way we had our new actions, our new offensive game plan. We knew she was probably going to fit a little bit more intentional on being able to see in the pick and roll. So coaching staff was like, hey, let's give it a chance. And then that really was it. It's not like this. I just have a brilliant coaching staff. So I can just leave it there, yeah.
Hey, Coach. Would you consider this a rivalry? And if not, what is a rivalry in your eyes?
Everyone's a rival in my eyes. Yeah. I mean, I hope, and I think that's a good thing. I think it's great that everyone comes, whether it's Indiana and now we have Vegas coming up. Y'all keep coming. I want it loud. I want it to be really the boos and the cheers and the ups and the downs. Shoot, we want all 14 rivals. That would be great because then that builds that type of. You guys felt a little different tonight, right? That just helps us build and prepare, for the long season. And I think our players, what I saw tonight is instead of splitting, they came together in those moments. So, give me 14 rivals. That's good. It's good for the game, too. Yeah. What did you say? Kind of a bar? Is it? What did I say?